welcome back to Action Figure Imagery Tour Reviews, everyone. Here we have G.I. Joe Classified Series Scarlett from Hasbro. This is my second G.I. Joe Classified figure. First one was Duke. Let's have a look at the packaging. Scarlett comes in. You see at the top, there's Star, and she's assuming that she's the fifth figure in this first wave. And you see the artwork on the back. As first saw that at one of the San Diego Comic Con this year, I think. More artwork on the side right here. You can see Scarlett has a martial arts background. There she is in a karate outfit, and there she is coming off like she's coming out of a plane, out of a parachute in that scene. As for these symbols, at first I had trouble understanding what they mean by these symbols, but they're kind of, now I think I know, they're kind of like a story of what the background of these characters is about. I know these two middle symbols, I know what they mean. This symbol right here with the arrows shows that Scarlett is an excellent archer. She has an archer background. After all, she does come from a crossbow. And this symbol right here, the karate symbol, shows that she's an expert at martial arts. I'm not sure what these other two symbols mean, but a nice setup to the packaging. I missed the bios from the old vintage figures, but that's okay. Now let's have a look at Scarlett outside of the packaging. Okay, action figure fans, here's a look at Scarlett out of the packaging, and all I can say now is I'm very impressed with this figure. This is very nicely done. Good job, Hasbro. Some things surprised me when I got her out the packaging, like her hair. When I first saw the figure on the internet, I thought the hair was made out of hard plastic, but her hair, look at how you can bend her ponytail. This is really a nice rubbery plastic. It's not hard at all. I thought it was hard, but that's okay. That's all fine and dandy. And these are movable right here. Her holster is movable, and you can't see it in the front, but as you can see, there's her arrows right there. You can see her bow in the packaging, but you couldn't hardly see her arrow. And stars, I love those right there, nicely done. I love the gold colors. It's kind of like an updated version mixed with some elements of the classic Scarlett. She also has some nice facial features too, like freckles on her face, and you'll get a better look at that when I show the close-up pictures of the figure. Yes, very nice figure indeed. Very impressed with Scarlett. She stands well too, without any trouble. There you go. See her. She's easy to stand. Very nicely done. Now let's have a look at Scarlett's weapons, and have a look at Scarlett with her weapons. Okay, first we're going to look at Scarlett's crossbow. Now this is what shocked me right here. This is more than just a crossbow. It's also a gun. How is that, you might ask? Here we go. See it right now? Now look. Ta-da! Now you got a gun and you got a crossbow. And they easily attach right back together again. That's very cool. And I did not know that at first. But now, I'll get it attached later, but I just wanted to show you that right there. You might think she comes with one weapon, but she actually comes with more than, well, you might think that this is just one piece at first, but it's actually more than one piece. It's her pistol and her crossbow all in one. That's very nice. Now let's look at her daggers. She comes with 3 daggers. I just thought instead of taking them out, it'd just be better showing them to you in a clear plastic casing. These 2 daggers are the same, as you can see. If you look very closely, they look like this and this. They look like they're the same daggers. She just has an extra one. But this smaller one is different. As you can see, it doesn't have that edge on the side like the other 2. But so all in all, Scarlett really comes with, you count these 3, and you count these 2, she comes with at least 5 different weapons, with one weapon being able to attach together, like having a gun and a crossbow all at once. That's very cool. I did not know that at first. Okay, here's Scarlett with one of her weapons, or two of her weapons, depending on how you look at the situation. The bow and arrow slash gun. I didn't even bother about putting a dagger in her hand. I think I prefer posing her like this with her crossbow. The only downer is the arrows are right here, but it would have been nice if she had some single individual arrows that could fit into her arrow holder in the back. She has a nice trigger finger to hold her pistol, her gun, as you can see. It fits in well, fits in real nicely. There's no trigger finger on the left, so you would have to put her rifle slash crossbow in her right hand. And also there's no holster for her knives, for her daggers. If you notice that, look around. So if you want to display her with the daggers, unfortunately you cannot put them in a holster. You'll have to put the daggers in one of her hands, either the left hand or the right hand. But that's my only gripe, though. But I'm not bothered by that. I can live with that. Still, nice overall figure. Okay, folks, let me go over Scarlett's articulation right now. Let's see. Starting with the head, it can move down that much, and back that much. Shoulder, okay, move it outward. This is kind of hindered by the shoulder pad a little bit, but the right one isn't. Can move it outward. They put her weapon down. You can twist it. She got swivel at the elbow, swivel at the wrist. She bends at the waist. Not an ab crunch, but you see she bends. She's got a mid-thigh swivel. Can bend the knee back like that much. Bend it forward. Leg goes out and back. And has a pivot at the foot. Foot pivot. There we go. And that's Scarlett's articulation right there. If I can get her to stand. Whoa. Kind of tricky this time. Alright. Okay, folks, now for the slideshow, Scarlett. As you can see in the packaging, there she is with her 3 daggers and a crossbow. I love how colorful this figure is. She's very colorful. Those are symbols again. As you can see, number 5, assuming she's the 5th figure in the first wave. Back of the packaging. Very nicely done. Same as the Duke figure. Same artwork. There's Scarlett on the side again. See her martial arts background coming down in the air from a parachute. Very nicely done. That's what she looks like when you take her out of the packaging. See how colorful she is? I love those colors on her. Very nice. There she is next to Duke. Her partner, Sergeant Duke Conrad Hauser. She is by herself. Love that gold and that blue. Very nice, rich colors. And there's a right side view. We're holding her crossbow, right profile of Scarlett. Back view. And not sure if you noticed, but Scarlett also has blue earrings on, if you can see them. The earring, yeah, you can see right at the left side view. She has earrings, and those freckles are hard to see, by the way. but they're on there. There she is, a close-up shot. I don't know if you can see the freckles or not, probably can't, but they're there. They're very small, hardly noticeable. And as you see how tall, she's a little bit below 6 inches even, which is pretty good to be accurate. And there she is next to John Bone Jones from the UFC Jazzwares line and Duke. Okay, my final thoughts on this Scarlett figure is overall, this is an excellent action figure. I love this figure. Great job, Hasbro. My only gripe is there's no holster for her knives or daggers, but that's okay. I'm not bothered by it. But it would have been nice to have that extra luxury. She also surprised me with some features such as the ponytail and her hair is rubbery. It's made out of a nice rubbery plastic instead of hard plastic that most ponytails are made out of. That's kind of a luxury in a way because now you can make her look upward without restricting hip movement. You know, most female figures in the past that have hard plastic hair, the hard plastic hair would restrict their upward hip movement. But now you don't have that problem with Scarlett since her hair is nice, made out of a nice rubbery plastic. You can make her look up without worrying about the hip limit restrictions. A lot of fans were disappointed that she didn't come in her classic uniform from the 1980s, but I'm okay with that. It doesn't bother me at all. It's still a great overall figure. I suggest for those fans that are disappointed about that, maybe you might want to buy you an extra Scarlett figure and customize the extra figure to make it look like the vintage figure, or pay a customizer to do that. Just in case it might be a while before Hasbro makes another variant of this figure based on the vintage style. Overall, a nice figure, and that's it for the Scarlett review. Hope you enjoyed the review, everyone, and everyone have a blessed day, and I'll see you in the next video.